Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Sorry I'm late, people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I was actually doing a recording for Tottenham on Tour for their advent calendar for the 18th with the Cough, Brian Daigle and Ben from We Are Tottenham TV, and it overran a little bit. So apologies for being a little bit late. But I hope everyone is well and good. Jim is on his way. Like I say, it was all a bit rushed, but he's he's on his way, and that's the Christmas outfit. But I hope everyone's good. Let's have a quick look who's in the chat before we crack on. LA, big up to you, says, hasn't recovered from my head cold, so Jimbo be my man off the bench, just like my man Hoy. Oh, no. Big up Kate Jimbo chat. Big up Mark CFC. Big up Paul G. Hope you're well. Yeah, big game tonight. Yeah, Jim would be more useful than Pierre-Emile Højbjerg, me out without shadow. Big up to you. And she says, please smash the like button. It helps and it's free. Big up Tigaro. Always good to see you, my man. Hope you're well. Yes, Spurs GCTV. 3 points tonight. Whoop, whoop. Let's hope so. What's with the delay? Been waiting patiently for 10 minutes. Kate must be busy on the phone with Ange. Ha, 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 ha. Ha ha, Bobby K. No, I was actually, like I say, doing the advent calendar. But it's all recorded now, so it's fine. It's all fine. And also big up Bobby K for the super chat, who says, happy Friday, everyone. Game day, baby. Come on, you Spurs. Big up, Bobby. Thank you so much for the super chat. Big up also to all my members. I see you. I thank you. I love you. And I've just got to update my sheet. So I will obviously update that. But big up to everyone who became a member. Or if you're just here enjoying the channel and supporting me, big up to you too. Afternoon, you gorgeous couple. Good afternoon, chat. Hope Drew, hi Drew, I hope your boy is better. I think it was your boy that was poorly. Hope he's doing better now. Everyone's saying hello to each other. Big up Lee Smithy Smith. Hope you're doing well, my man. Looking forward to seeing you tonight on Coov and the Kang. We actually have a show at 10 o'clock. Me and Mia doing an instant match review. But what we'll do is after that, we're going to send everyone over to Coov and the Kang and Three Spurs Boys so they can watch your show. We're going to make sure it's only half an hour so that it doesn't clash with you. And yeah, get you some people going over there. Late arrival. Whoop, whoop. Big up, Jimbo. Oh!
You're right.
How are you? You all right?
I'm a bit late. I was watching music videos on YouTube. Sorry.
Whose music videos?
I just street people who are in the street. Some of them are fantastic.
Oh, okay.
Some of them are just unbelievable. So talented.
Makes me want to
get my guitar out.
You're a little bit laggy, Jim, but when I think we get good news, 10 minutes later it goes bad again. What's happened, Mark? Is there more injuries? Let me know. I haven't seen any news on Chelsea. Big up, Ash. Good to see you. Both my boy and daughter, but they're much better. Thank you. Good, Drew. La la. Don't like kids being ill to where it's not nice. Don't like anyone being ill, but yeah.
Do I need to go out and back in, or am I all right?
No, I think it's sorted now.
All
right. So yeah, big up to everyone in the chat. Before we start, Jim Bob, I'm just going to do this.
Say hello to everyone because I missed you saying hello to them. Hello, everyone in the chat.
Yeah, before we start talking about the Premier League preview, I just want to do this because else I forget. Yes, this time, I don't even, 2011, was it? Did that say? I wasn't even paying attention. We were knocked out the Europa League, even though we beat Shamrock Rovers 4-0. Goals were scored by PNR, Townsend, Defoe, and a certain Mr. Harry Kane, who scored who scored the final goal and his first ever goal for Tottenham Hotspur. Who is this Harry Kane fella? He just must have scored that goal and disappeared into oblivion. I don't recall him ever scoring anymore. Do you, Jim?
No, it's a one season wonder.
Yeah, I think you're right. But yeah, so yeah, that was my little Ghost of Christmas Past today. Obviously, normally I have Queen Ellie with me today doing the predictions, but she's not feeling well. So Jimbo is going to give me his predictions, but I have also got Ellie's predictions as well. Before we go into it, I will say that last week, Stell, myself, and Ellie all went up against each other, and the scores were Ellie got 5, Stell got 6, and Kate got 7. Ooh. So it's now 7-6 between Ellie and I in Ellie's favour, but we have 3 draws. So yeah, there's that's the state of affairs before we go into predictions a little bit later. Jim, how are you feeling about the match tonight? Are you feeling confident?
Not worried at all.
Okay.
Not one bit. We're going to batter them.
Okay. Obviously we watched on Sky Sports today, they were talking about last week. No, they weren't talking about last week. They were talking about last season when Richie was doing his keepy uppies and Johnson went in on Richie and took him out as if to say, stop trying to showboat. We're not going to have it. It actually made me laugh, and I watched it back and I thought, do you know what? If that had been against my team, I'd have done the same thing, because he really was taking the absolute piss when he was doing that. What do you see any key battles tonight or anything, or do you expect Johnson to stand out as one of our key players? Or
well, I think Johnson will play well because he's against his old team, so he's going to want to shine. But I just think if he plays the same formation, same players, I think that I don't think they stand a chance. We were so good, and I just think if he sticks to that, which I'm sure he will, I don't think they stand a chance. I don't know everyone's saying they're good at home, but I don't think they've won that many this season at home, have they?
1 in 12.
Yeah. I can't see him living with us at all.
Yeah.
Well, put it this way. If we want to go move onwards as a team, right, onwards and upwards, we have to beat teams like Forest.
Yeah.
That's just a given.
Yeah, I agree. I don't big up Bob Beyond 72. Good to see you. I don't see anything other than a Tottenham win tonight. I don't think it will be a walkover, but I do think we'll win. So yeah, I'm quite confident. I am quite confident.
Are you ho today?
Yeah, and you know what? I did show him on. I did show Daigle and the cough, so I will show our viewers. I apologise for the fat thighs, but look,
You haven't got fat thighs. You've got lovely thighs.
It's a whole Christmas outfit. It's not just a Christmas jumper. It's Christmas pajamas. I mean, come on. Nothing says Christmas more than Christmas PJs. Let's be fair. And they literally couldn't be any brighter.
I've got the cough on. Look.
It's not the Christmas cough. It's not the Christmas cough, is it?
No, but it's the cough.
Yeah, Forest fans will be up for it, but don't matter how much they're up for it. I think we're better than they are. What I will say is there's been Steve D, good to see you. I haven't seen you for a couple of days. Hope you're well. The good
Steve?
life. Yeah, Georgia Mildred. What I will just cover quickly is Aaron Lennon's come out today and said football's doing nowhere near enough to help players with mental health issues. He's called for the introduction of external psychotherapists to monitor dressing rooms. He's actually gone straight to the PFA and mental health charity Sporting Chance since he retired, and said, I shared what I felt needed to be done and how we could help these players, even now they are doing nowhere needs to be done. He said, if I wanted to tell you everything that needs to happen, you would need another 3 hours. It is that bad. He said that he too has suffered from mental health issues. He put, there needs to be someone there, a psychotherapist. Clubs put them in there. But for me, am I going to talk to this guy in this room who sits next to the manager, open up this whole can of worms that I'm probably not sure how to deal with myself? I'm definitely not going to play now. That was my biggest issues about having it at the club. So he's basically saying they employ a psychotherapist, but players are scared to talk to the psychotherapist in case the psychotherapist tells the manager and the manager drops the player, which I get. And I also think he said that in football clubs, they're so obsessed with their physical health, they tend to forget the mental health.
Yeah,
so big up Yeah, big up to Aaron Lennon for coming out speaking
Thing is,
about. Sorry, Jill, I was just going to say, speaking about his own personal issues and sort of saying more needs to be done.
thing is, Kate, they've got a short career. They earn a lot of money, right? But it doesn't. They still got other worries. You know, they still get other worries like other people. And the short career thing must play on their mind because it is a really short career.
Yeah,
You know, and I know they make a lot of money, but it is. I can see why some of them do get mental health problems. You know,
absolutely.
especially if they keep getting injured and then they're not playing. They see their career. I mean, look at Calvert-Lewin. I mean, he's such a good player and he's had so much time out because of injury. Players like him, I can see why they would get depressed and down. And you
Yeah,
know, it's easy just to say that they got a life of luxury and earn a fortune, but they are human beings like us.
yeah.
You
Yeah, I
know, I
agree. And
mean,
I think even today, mental health still has a somewhat of a stigma around men. So I big up to, obviously we had a whole show on the Deli Alley thing, but big up to Aaron Lennon for speaking out and also for trying to help existing players now that he's retired.
the thing,
Massive
the
respect.
thing is, Kate, you know a lot about me, and I had a really good job where I earned a lot of money, and I packed that when I stopped that job, when I give it up, I started getting a lot of problems, and it wasn't because I wasn't making the money, and it wasn't because uh, I give my job up. It was just things start happening after, and I had a lot of problems, so I can sympathise with them. It's just
Yeah.
hard to explain, but things started happening to me mentally, and it changed me.
Hmm.
It
Yeah.
changed me. It took me a long time to get myself back, so I do sympathise with them.
Well, yeah, I mean, I know Leo won't mind me saying this because he was on Mia's advent calendar yesterday or the day before, talking about his battle with addiction and mental health. Jim, everyone knows you've had problems in the past when we talked about Deli Alley with addiction and mental health. I myself have had problems with addiction and mental health. It's rife out there, and anyone that puts it out there and tries to bring it more to the public, like the forefront of the public eye and the media, it's doing a grand job as far as I'm concerned. So
See, the thing is, Kate, right? YouTube's a good thing, right? Because it gives people a platform to make friends and get things off their mind. And there's a lot of people in chat we don't know, but we talk to them. We've become friends with them. We've never met them face to face, but nobody knows, right? This is why I'm really against abuse online and people having a go at people. This is why I'm so nice to everybody. And if they ever go at me, I don't care. I won't ever go back because you don't know what state of mind people are in. And you don't know what's happening in their life. You talk to them on here, and we talk to them in chat. But and everything looks good. But in the background, there's very few people without problems in their life. And some people more than others. So
yeah,
that's why I'm always nice to everybody, and I'll never be rude to people. I'll never ever go at anyone. If they want to ever go at me, I won't respond.
mm,
And that's how everybody should be because you
yeah,
don't know what's happening in people's lives, and you can say something, and it can spark off something bad for them.
yeah.
So to be nice, it's to be nice. It doesn't cost nothing. So just be nice, everybody.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go on about it too long. I just want to personally say a big shout out to people like Bobby K, Kuva, Mia, Ellie, um, all the people that have really supported me recently. I've been going through a bit of a tough time myself. Jim, obviously, it goes without saying, 'cause Jim's my absolute rock. So I wouldn't be here without him. But yeah, we've got a wonderful community here. And although a lot of us know each other personally, a lot of us creators,
Yeah,
anyone in the chat, anyone can always reach out. And myself, Jim, Ellie, one of us would always get back to you. Just never feel like
I
you're
will
on your
talk
own.
to anybody and help
Yeah,
anybody.
and I know there's a few people spending Christmas on their own this year. So thinking of possibly doing a Christmas Day stream just for an hour or so, just to bring us all together. I might have had
Uh,
a few bevies by then, so it could be interesting.
I'll be sober. Don't worry, because I don't drink.
Yeah.
So I'll be
But
the
yeah,
sober one.
I will try and schedule something, probably Christmas Day evening. So yeah, we'll have a little rustle, have our own little party online, and have a booze up. But yeah, just know that everyone in here, you're not on your own. And yeah, we're all here for each other. So
And Steve D's just hit it on the head. He put
yeah,
spot on, Jim, mate. He's tough being a Spurs fan without being nasty to each other.
amen to that.
That is exactly right. Just everyone be nice. It's nice to be
Exactly.
nice.
And it costs nothing to be nice.
Yes.
Neil Shafton says the NHL Players Association has an assistance program. It exists to aid players and their families when a player's going through mental health, substance abuse, or similar issues. Brilliant. Brilliant. Daikaru says mental health. Yeah, I got thrown under the bus when COVID hit. My company lived or died based on me. It wiped me out. Ended up spending 3 days shaking on the floor. Not sure if I'd live. This is what I mean. Nobody knows what's going on behind the smile. Since having my problem, it's affected me a lot as I struggle to get out. YouTube's helped me a lot. Big up, Drula. That's why we try and keep it kind of not fluffy, but a bit more light-hearted.
Fluffy. Pink and fluffy, yes.
We want people to come here and have a bit of an escapism,
but we don't want
we also,
serious.
Yeah, we want people to know that you could always reach out because it's a horrible thing. And sometimes, as I've learned, you can be in a room with 50 people and feel like the loneliest person in the world. Yeah. So yeah, just know that we're all here for each other, especially at this time of year, because I know it's hard for some people. Big up Ash. She says, big up to the wonderful community. I love how you all support each other, and special love to Kate and Jim for being amazing. AJ says mental health is still sadly very taboo. It's incredibly brave to ask for help if you need it. There are always people that will listen and help you. Always reach out. Big up AJ. Yeah. Great to see you on Wednesday. Thanks for coming on Thursday. Thanks for coming on the members show. Hello again to the new royal couple. Big up Shem. Let's all get along and cheer the boys on to a big win tonight. Come on, you Spurs.
Come on, you Spurs.
Hi, Nick Brown. Good to see you. Nick. Mark says you guys have really helped me get through some days. Love you all. Big up, Mark. We love you too.
Mark. Excellent.
Despite being a Chelsea fan, we love you.
Oh, anyway. I don't care you're Chelsea, Mark. I still love you.
Hey, music is my bit of escapism. Love and health to all of you. Big up Future Music. There, I assume that's your channel. So yeah, get on over. El Dante, big up, says all my best to you both now and always hope you're well. We're good, thank you. Yeah, you can live in a house with your family, still feel like you're on your own. I get that. I've recently experienced that myself, but we're coming out the other side. So choo. If it wasn't for my closest friends, I would not be here today. If you need help, please ask for it. Yep, AJ, exactly that. Happy Christmas, everyone watching. Hope you have a great one. We're all here for each other. Yep. See, I'm loving this. Neil Shafton says number of players with issues, especially because a long-time head trauma is probably a lot higher than people think. A lot of players will also not admit to having an issue due to fear. Yep, exactly that. And Daikaru says, I'm alive. Simba, go and get in your bed. Sorry. I'm alive and in a good place. Spent time with an amazing psychologist. Been a long journey back, but I'm back. That's what's important.
Excellent.
Exactly. And you know the saying that I live my life by, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And I really believe that. Best wishes to everyone in chat. Hope everyone's happy, healthy, and in for a good weekend coming up. And of course, 3 points tonight. Come on. And AJ says, it was a pleasure to be on your show. Thank you for having me anytime. And I really enjoyed your input. And I said to Jim, he didn't look rough. He looked perfectly fine. I don't know what the big kerfuffle was. I thought you looked like more normal than my husband does most days. I'm not going to lie. Big up, Stuart. Good to see you. Right. That's enough of the serious stuff for now. Let's start our Premier League preview, Jim Bob. Obviously, I have got me and Ellie have done our predictions, but we'll go through them and I'll tell you what we've done, what I've done, what Ellie's done, and we'll get what you've done. Okay. For this week's league predictions game, and then we'll see how we score. Obviously, the first game of the weekend is tonight's game against Forest. So it's Nottingham Forest versus Tottenham Hotspurs.
Right, I'm going to say it's going to be a minimum of 4 goals for us. I think maybe even 5.
You can't say minimum. You just got to give me your score predictions, Jim. You can't say there's going to be a minimum of 4 goals.
All right. I'm gonna go. I don't fancy them to score. I'm gonna go 4-0. 4-0, 5-0.
No, you get one choice.
4-0.
Honestly. 4-0. Okay. Now the funny thing is, Ellie and I both did our predictions separately. Oh, we got 5-0 here.
Yeah.
I predicted Forest 1, Spurs 2, and Ellie predicted Forest 1, Spurs 2. So it's very, very unusual for Ellie and I to have the same prediction, but on this occasion, we have actually predicted a few the same. So we both predict a win, but a tight win. I think under the lights, cold night in Nottingham, not the nicest place to go. 10-10, says Ian Barron. 3 or 4. 3 or 4
3 or
1, yeah.
4-1.
Yeah, but that's sitting on that
Not
proverbial
3
fence.
quarters.
Yeah. That's sitting on the fence.
Well, no, it's not really. It's just we fancy us to score 3 or 4 goals.
That's exactly the prediction I gave on Mia's channel this morning. 2-1, Sonny and Brennan Johnson both to score. That's my prediction to the T. So big up, Lee. Nick says he's sticking with 3-1 Spurs, Johnson and Kulu, and me to score. I think there's a general feeling. 4-0. I think there's a general confidence amongst the fan base for this game. I haven't seen anyone predict anything other than a Tottenham win, which could end up biting us on the bottom.
I don't think they'll park the bus.
I don't think they're good enough to park the bus. You want to know the truth?
I think they'll have a go, and that's going to be their undoing.
4-0, a family affair for me. El Dante says, I just think how we play versus Newcastle we will come out quick, get a big win. Richarlison with newfound confidence, some getting back to his tricky best. 4-1 Spurs, Sonny Brace, Ricky and Porro. Well, that's good. Nice positive start. Then we have got Bournemouth at home to Luton Town.
Bournemouth and Luton. I fancy Bournemouth 2-1.
Well, you actually agree with Ellie because she's gone 2-1 and I've gone 3-0 to Bournemouth. I don't see Luton scoring. If it was at Luton, it'd be a different story.
I don't think people give Luton enough credit. I think they're a team that have a go, you know. Have they been battered yet this season? Once, I think they haven't. Have they been? Oh no, it weren't them. It was Sheffield who got battered. I don't think they have. No. Well, I still fancy that Bournemouth at home are too good for them.
Solanke with a brace of Bournemouth. 2-1 Bournemouth. Wow, 2-1 seems a popular scoreline, to be fair. Maybe I am underestimating Luton, but I'm sticking with my 3-0.
But Bournemouth have hit a bit of form, haven't they? They've hit a patch where they've got a bit of form. I think they've won, is it 5 out of 7 or 6 out of 9 or something?
Who, Bournemouth?
Yeah, I saw it on Sky Sports this morning early.
And they're playing some really pretty attractive, dynamic football.
They've hit a bit of form, so I think they'll be just a bit too much for Luton. If it was at Luton, I think I would have fancied Luton.
Yeah, I would have. Sorry, I had to turn my light. It was making my hair look ginger, I thought.
Your hair looks very nice today, darling.
Thank you, but I thought it looked ginger, but it doesn't so much
now.
No,
it looks very shiny and lovely.
Just like you, darling. You're my shining light. We have to win after the Newcastle game, but if we lose, I'm not going to be happy on stream tonight. Yes, you will, Lee, because you're on with Bobby Vancouver, and they can make anyone happy.
Lee, we will not lose.
Me and Mia are on straight after kickoff, straight after full time at 10 o'clock to do an instant match reaction. So 3-2 Bournemouth. Well, Liverpool, well, we'll get onto that one. Good afternoon, Jose, or should we say Spanish Buzz. Good to see you, my friend. I hope you're well. 2-1 Bournemouth. Yeah, see a lot of people going with that scoreline. My local side's Bournemouth, 7 miles from me, so enjoy it when they get good results. Luton gave Arsenal a good game. Jim, you are a lighthouse. You bring light into the world.
Thank you.
What's this?
I like to be happy, Ian. I don't like to be sad.
Kate Jimbo. Do you know what the funny thing is? You say that, and that is I'm an admin on a Tottenham group on Facebook, and that's my nickname on there because we've all got Tottenham related names, and mine is Kate Jimbo. So that's quite funny. And Neil Shafter's vomited in his mouth because we showed each other some love. So there we go. And then the next game is Chelsea at home to Sheffield United.
I'm going to go, I think, Chelsea at home against Sheffield. I'm going to go 4-0 to Chelsea.
Well, me and Ellie have done the same score again. We've both gone with 2-0 to Chelsea.
I think Chelsea are better.
Do you?
Yeah.
I mean, to be they should, but Chelsea is so low on confidence. I'm not sure. That's okay, De Caro. You know, obviously, he says he won't be able to watch the match reaction as he will be asleep and try and catch up later. That's absolutely fine. 3-0 Chelsea. We better effing win 2-1. Wow. And 2-1 there. Yeah, I've gone 2-0 so Ellie. I don't. Wow. I mean, if Chelsea lose, does Poch get sacked? What do we think? I'd love to go for a pint with Jim, Mr. Positivity. Big up, Jim. AJ, where are you? You're in Kent, aren't you? We're coming down to Kent on the 6th of Jan. But then one day next year, we're going to also come down to London and meet up with a load of Spurs fans because we've got lovely Leo from Mile High Hotspur coming over. And we'll let you know when, and you're more than welcome to come and meet us. And we'll all have a drink because we want to meet so many people when we come. So, yeah, I will be in touch and tell you when it is. Come on, Sheffield United, 1-2. Do you, Jim? I'm hoping we scrape it there. You think they're going to smash it?
I think. Look, you got to look at Chelsea, right? They're not as bad. They're not as bad as they're playing, right? They've got some really, really good players, and at home, sooner or later, this team's going to click in when they get some of their injuries back, and they're going to start getting wins, and they're not as bad as everybody. It's just they're just not all. They don't look like a team. They've got some really good players, but to me, they don't look like a team. You know, but I think they'd be miles too much for Sheffield.
I said that on the terrace, and Don, the Chelsea fan, said, "Oh, I don't agree with that. I think we look like a unit." I don't. I think they look fractured everywhere. But I do think they need to be patient with Poch because if you get rid of him now, you're going to have to just bring in another manager to start the project all over again. So, you're right, Jim. Can you hear me all right?
Yeah.
All right, you went a bit.
Yeah. No, I was thinking, all the second managers so quick. I'm not behind that. I'm not behind it at all. You know, you got to give managers time. You know, he's got to get to know his players. He's got players out injured. This is Poch I'm talking about, right? He's got to give him time. They can't just keep bringing him in and sacking them, bringing him in and sacking them. I mean, it's ridiculous. Any team, I think you have to give manager time, you know, to work his team out. It's being a football manager. It's a massive job. It's not something you can just walk in. I mean, we've been lucky with Postecoglou. The players have took to his system straight away, you know, and we've done well even with the injuries that we've got. But you have to give a manager time to work his team out, to work his players out, who's going to fit in, who's not going to fit in. Then he needs some windows to change players. It's not like a fix over 3 weeks. It's just not. It's not possible.
Yeah, I agree. I think the trouble with Chelsea fans, Mark, I'm not including you in on this statement because you're not this type of fan, but a lot of young Chelsea fans, really young Chelsea fans, are very plastic in the fact that they've only known their team to be successful, so they kind of feel like they're entitled to win everything, whereas they've got to understand now they're in a position where they've got to build again from the bottom and go up. And I think they want overnight success, and it just isn't going to happen.
I said to you once before, Kate, right? There's not a football team in this league, right, that's not going to have ups and downs somewhere along the line. You know, look at Man United. They were the best team in the world. Look where they are now. Look at Arsenal. They were invincible, right? And look where they are. They're coming back a bit now, but look where they was. All them years they finished above us once in about 7 or 8 years. You know, it's every team's going to go, and City's not going to stay there. They're going to go through it at some time or other. You know, it happens to every team. You can't stay at the top. permanently. It's too hard. You know,
Well,
it's
especially
just,
if City get deducted all these points for FFP, they're definitely not going to be there.
you know, this is what I said to you. If I could choose Tottenham to be like any other team, it would be Liverpool because they're so consistent. You know,
Yeah.
they don't always win everything. There's some years they don't win, but they're always there or thereabouts. You know, they're
Yeah.
very. That's how I want Tottenham to be. I want Tottenham to be that type of team where they're always there and always in with a chance of winning something.
Yeah, yeah, I get that. Next game we've got Man City versus Palace.
Oh, Man City versus Palace, 5-0.
That's exactly what I've done. I've done 5-0 and Ellie's done 2-0. Ooh. Sorry, let me just bring these up. Exactly, Kate. If you look at what they're doing, and some fans are not happy, but if this clicks, it's a squad for at least 5 or 6 years. Exactly that. Big up, Luton Dan. Hope you're well. Good to see you as always.
What, Dan?
City 3-0, City 3-1. Ah, R.I.P. R.I.P. Steve Halliwell, aka Zach Dingle. I don't know which one's Zach
Oh,
Dingle.
Zach Dingle.
Which one's Zach?
I think he's the old. Is he the old boy? He was the dad.
That's
Yeah,
what
I think so.
Oh, yeah, him.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, rest in peace, Zach
Yeah,
Dingle.
he was a proper character.
He was. Been in it for ages as well. Well, a lot of 3-1s and 3-0s. 2-0 to City, says El Dante. Big up, Paul. Always good to see you. Hope you're well. Big up, Ronnie. Good to see
What,
you. Hope
Paul?
you're well.
What, Ronnie? Ronnie the
3-1
Rocket?
City. Well, me and Jim have gone 5-0 City. Ellie's gone 2-0. I just think City are due to give someone a bashing, and I've got a feeling Palace might be that team. This is AJ. I agree with this statement. You have to, Mark. You have to be the most pleasant and realistic Chelsea fan I've ever encountered.
Yeah,
I agree.
100%.
2-0 says Dave. 2-2 says Ronnie. Daicaro says a draw. And
Ooh.
Kem's in the house. Big up,
All right,
Kem.
Kim.
I hope you're well. Good to see you as always. We're just going through our Premier League predictions, and the next game we're at is Newcastle Fulham.
Newcastle Fulham. I'm going to go. Is it? I can't do it with my old mongy arm. I'm going to go. Sorry, I'm proper. I'm going to go 2-2.
Okay. Me and Ellie have both done the same score here. We've done Fulham 2.
It's at Newcastle, right?
Yeah, but we've done Fulham to beat them 2-1. Newcastle 1, Fulham 3. Yeah, see, we've done Newcastle 1, Fulham 2. And Drew Lala saying the same, true one. Big up to LD. Says, big up Kate and Jimbo. I know we're rivals, but do you guys think Arsenal will win the league if they sign Tony in January? Welcome to the site. We love having rivals on here. It's all we've got Chelsea, we've got Everton, we've got Villa fans. So you're always welcome. I had Arsenal tipped to win the league a week or two ago. I said it on the terrace. Then I saw them drop points, and I'm wondering if they've got it in them. If I had to put my money on it right this second, I would have it on Liverpool. But I think Arsenal will finish second if they don't win it. And I think City will finish third, which is really controversial. But what do you think, Jim?
Well, I think Liverpool's. I think they're the most consistent at the minute. I mean, but it can change week after week. But at the minute, Liverpool just look like they're going under the radar a bit, and they with their wins. But the thing is we know what Arsenal can do, and Arsenal are missing that striker. So if they get Tony and they keep people like Saliba and Odegaard fit and Saka, they got a massive chance. Massive chance. So they're definitely not out of it because they lost one game. But
so who would your top
if
three
I had to
be?
bet now, I would think if now this second, right, mine will be Liverpool, Arsenal, City, Spurs.
See, that's interesting because I had City as third, and everyone was a bit sort of wow. But I would have Liverpool, Arsenal, City.
I think.
Hang on. Liverpool, Arsenal, City, Villa, Spurs. I've got Villa to finish above us.
I think that Arsenal are more consistent than City. I think Arsenal are more consistent. If you, Arsenal have got this way of just not losing games when they're tight. You know.
Big up Simon. Let's have Villa win the league. I would love to see that. Our besties are Villa fans, so yes, I'd love to see Villa win it.
Yeah.
I agree entirely with this, Dan. If Arsenal didn't have Arteta, they would have won it last season. And this, I agree. I think they need a better manager, but Arsenal fans won't have it. But I don't think he's good enough.
No, some Arsenal fans have it, Kate.
Yeah, a few, but the majority love Arteta.
Yeah.
But I think
what does it ask LD? LD, what do you think?
Yeah,
your
LD,
manager?
what's your opinion on Arteta? What do you make of him? For me, he's holding you back. But yeah, getting Ivan Toney sort of
massive. That guy is prolific.
He's the missing piece for Arsenal, I think. They need a really good striker. Big up, Niall. Good to see you.
To me, Ivan Toney, right, is a striker. He's a striker like Kane to me, and Shearer, where it's effort. He never looks spectacular because he's effortless. Right? If you watch Shearer, to them and Kane, it's easy. And Ivan Toney, to me, is not in their class yet, but he scores goals and makes it look so easy. He makes it look effortless, like it's nothing to score a goal. And there's very few strikers that are like that. But I put him in under them, but in that bracket of he makes it look easy for me.
I would definitely not even speak about him in the same breath as them two.
No, but I didn't say he's with them, Kate. But he when I watch Ivan Toney play, he scores goals, and I just think that he made that look so easy.
He's a very good striker, but there are better strikers out there. But I think he would fit in perfectly at Arsenal or Chelsea, whichever one of you gets him. Ronnie thinks it'll be Liverpool, City, Arsenal, Tottenham. Big up to Leo, my friend. Good to see you. City, you can
being here always.
We're saying City are going to finish third, second, whatever, but they just know how to win it. And after Christmas, they're savage. So who knows? Unai Emery is underrated. 100 million%, a fantastic manager. Well, yeah, I don't like Matty Cash, but I do like Villa. I've got a little soft spot for him. I'm not going to lie.
I've got a massive soft spot for Villa because of Frankie.
Yeah, if Emery stayed there, I think they would have 2 more cups and at least 1 trophy. Bobby, I agree 1,000,000%, 1,000,000,000,000,000%. El Dante says, I think we can really push for the title once we get Maddison and Van der Ven back. I still say we could win it, but we have a big job after dropping off with our recent form. Yeah, it's hard to disagree with that. You never know.
But the thing is, within this league, right, if you go on a run of 5 or 6 games, right, it pushes you right back in it again. You know, that's just the way it is. But this is what I said about Arsenal, right? Is they seem to know how to get over the line. They know how to do it, Kate. You know, if it's last minute goals or whatever, they know they don't lose a lot, do they? They just don't lose a lot.
Yeah, see, LD's the same view as us. He definitely has improved the team, but I don't think he can take us over the line. The thing is, he should have improved the team. He spent £800 million. But for to not actually have won anything since then, I know you won an FA Cup, but it was with Emery's team, in my opinion. I just think Arsenal, is the size of your club, the history of your club, should have a better manager in place. But I get slated for that and told I'm bitter. But it makes no odds to me if Arteta stays there forever, because I don't think he's going to be that successful with you. I think, as someone else said in the chat, if you had a manager that was a better manager last year, you would have won the league. But there you go. Yeah, look, night, Dicaro, look after yourself. Big up Rever Knight, good to see you. How many we beat Man United by this weekend? We haven't got there yet because we went off on a tangent, but we will be carrying on. Yeah, big up LD, another sensible, realistic fan, rival fan, exactly. I think in the last part of the season, we may not be top 4, but boy, we're going to put firecrackers up teams' arses in the final 10 games. Yep. Tony is going to be around 80 million. Brentford will play hardball. Who will pay that? Chelsea will, 1,000,000%. Just wait a minute here. With Jim's prediction, does that mean he doesn't think we're winning the league?
Do you know what? It's so frustrating because I don't want to go through it all again. But if we hadn't had our injuries, but I don't know what's going to happen in January. Who's coming in? But I'm convinced we get people in early. It's going to be a week. We're not out of it. We're not out there winning the league, but I don't think we will now. Next year,
Jim, are you safe?
I'm downstairs. Let's put it that way.
The league is still bubbling. Nobody's running away with it. Come on, you Spurs. I'm a stonewall when it comes to the Arsenal. Don't care, don't like. Most of my family are Arsenal supporters. I've been tormented by them most of my life, but it's simple for me. Tottenham till I die. Big up, Nita. Yeah. Jim, you're negative. I really like the look of young Braithwaite at Everton. I agree. Looks a really good young.
He's injured at a minute.
The next game we've got, talking of Everton, that was a nice link up there, is Burnley versus Everton.
At Burnley.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with 1-1.
Okay. Me and Ellie have done the same score again. We've gone 2-1 Everton. I think Everton are flying. It's us against the world by the looks of it, and they're really going for it. And I can't help but feel a little bit glad that they're doing well, because I think they've been shafted a little bit with I hate cheating. I hate it. I despise it. Anyone who's seen my City video where I go on a mad rant about it, but it just annoys me that Everton were punished so quickly, and yet City's is going to take another couple of years. That's what I don't like. But I do agree that cheats should be punished, and I think they've been treated. I think the punishment was fair. I just don't like the time difference it's taking for one and the other. Do you know what I mean? There's not a balance there. El Dante says they hate Chelsea more than Arsenal. I feel like Arsenal are their true rivals, and it's good that for banter and passion, but Chelsea have brought their trophies and seat at the top, and I don't like that. Yeah, I get that. It's the same as City. Hinchelwood at Brighton looks a great prospect. Okay. When I look at how many points we could have had from winning positions, it's pretty gutting seeing how we're still not miles behind. Yeah, I get.
Yeah, that's how I feel, Dan.
That's how I feel. But sometimes you just got to think. But look how far we've come in a season. Should we bring back Scarlett and have him on our bench, seeing as he's getting no playing time at Ipswich? For me, Scarlett is not and will not ever be good enough. No. I'm sorry if people think like him, but I just don't think he's got that quality to make it in the Premier League. So for me, I would just leave him exactly where he is. They think they can't score goals now. Sorry, you're talking to each other. Kate, Jim, has Kate made you negative, or is it her new big-time friends that have influenced you? Get back on the train, mate. Me and Coover are saving your seat up in first class. Everton 2-0, Everton 2-0. Everton have been punished because they're easy targets, medium-sized team without the billions being able to afford top legal representation. Yeah. Agreed. El Dante, what if Roman had chose you guys over us, then what? I like the picture behind you. That was actually a gift. But yeah, it's a great picture. Terry Venables sat right in the middle, bless him. God rest his soul. Skylar and Parrot both not good enough yet. That's what Simba, go get in your bloody bed. The poxy dog is licking in my ear hole. Scarlett's another Parrot, just not good enough. Then we've got West Ham versus Wolverhampton.
The dog's going to get it now. Simba, get away from the stairs. Next time you not see our dog Simba, he's going to be walking around and he's going to have a cast on his leg.
Big up, LD. Thanks for coming in, and thank you so much for the super chat. Hope to see you again soon. Have a great day at work, if that's possible. But we've got West Ham versus Wolves. Free Simba. Simba, go downstairs.
He's normally down here with me.
He's coming now. Me and Ellie have both gone for 1-1 for Wolves,
Simba.
West Ham.
Come here.
Jim?
I'm gonna go Wolves 2-1. Come in. Come on. Here he is.
What, even though it's away?
Yeah, I can't stick West Ham. I can't have them to win. 2-1
Okay.
Wolves.
Okay. Laugh out loud, Jim. Fly Simba and Percy fly. Good question. It would have felt hollow victories even if the ride could be fun at times, but I don't know as it didn't happen. Yeah, I get that. Next game of the weekend is Brentford versus Aston Villa.
Brentford
versus
Villa. And where is it at?
It's at Brentford.
Oh, that's hard because yeah, Brentford are good at home, aren't they? I'm gonna go. I fancy 2-2.
Okay, well, I went 1-1, and Ellie went 2-1 to Villa. I can go over 2 o'clock today, in case you're wondering.
I hope Villa win for Frankie, but I think it'll be a draw.
Jim, you're lagging really bad.
Oh, I'm always lagging. Oh, I'll go out. I'll go out. Get down. Jump down.
Ben isn't on till 2:30.
Are you? How long until you go off, Kate?
Ben's not on till 2:30. So, yeah. So Ben's put his show back because I had to put my show back. So that's why I'm going a bit past 2 o'clock. 2-2, Villa 2-1, Villa 4-1, Brentford 2-1. I think it's one of the hardest games of the weekend to call because they're both Villa are flying, but they're not great away from home. However, they're high in confidence, and Emery is such a good manager. But then Brentford are quite decent at home, so I think it's a really difficult one to call. Villa 3-1. If it was at Aston Villa, it would have been a no-brainer for me. I would have backed Villa to win. But because it's at Brentford, I'm going for a draw. No score will surprise me on that game. That's the gospel truth. Nothing will surprise me. We shall just have to see. Desmond for Luton Dan. Stuart says Harry Kane didn't set the world on fire on loan. I remember when he was first around the first team. Spurs fans didn't think it was good enough. Scarlett could still make it. Yeah, for me, I've seen him play that many times now. I don't see any part of his game where I go, wow, this guy could be good. He just, doesn't do it for me. I would have Scarlett out. I would have Parrott out. I would have Skip out. The only one I'm reserved about is what's his name? Alfie Devine, purely because Brian Daigle rates him so highly. So I'm sitting on the fence. Jim had to refresh. He's lagging. Ellie, you lost last week. You actually come 3rd out of 3. I got 7 points. Still got 6. You got 5. So you did actually lose last week. I don't know if you saw that earlier. Scarlett's nowhere near the level of Harry Kane. Agreed. Can't even get a game at Ipswich. Exactly. What does that say? At least Kane was playing on loan. Yep. I think Alfie Devine can definitely be good for us in the future. Yeah, I like to say Brian Daigle waxes lyrical about him. So I'm reserving my judgment about him and hope that he does come good for us. Recanted, I didn't say he was. I don't know what was said there.
Doing updates, Kate.
Oh, Jim's computer's doing updates. Well, I'll hold fire before doing the last 2 games because I've got half an hour before Ben comes on. I'll tell you what, I did the advent calendar. I went on at 12 and it didn't start till late because Ben from We Are Tottenham TV was having some issues, and then went straight onto the show. And I'm frigging starving. Not gonna lie. I'm so hungry. I've got a lovely pot in the fridge of different olives with feta cheese and stuff. I'm having that for dinner. I can't wait. He makes a fair point. Sherwood started Kane when Levy was wanting rid of him. The rest is history. Yeah, there is that. I'm listening. Can't chat when you've got a child with afro hair. Twisting is in need. What position does Divine play? Doesn't he play attack? Yeah, attacking midfielder. Revenite. Yeah, I knew what you meant. I get what you meant. Sometimes young footballers just have to realise you're actually a postman. Great, Kate. 15th is the date. You can stay longer, mate, as Benny is late. It must be fate. What can I say? Great little rhymes. Kate rhymes with ever such a lot. Young players on loan are so hit and miss. Kane was special. Yeah, he was. Jim is updating to CM Punk. Shemtan is saying, Kate, you're being very negative to English players. Going to call the FCC, PGMOL, LGBT, QIA, FIFA, and UEFA. Not really. I rate who I rate. Doesn't matter if they're English or not. Obviously, Harry Kane. Words can't express how much I rate him. I just don't rate the majority of what comes out of our academy. Tangaga's another one. Did Kate just say she's having pot for breakfast? I know it's legal here, but didn't know it was there. A pot of olives and feta cheese. Oh, my diet's gone to pieces this week, mate. It's been crashing at mine for a week as having work done at his, so just been eating junk. Bless you. Careful, Kate, they're getting the alphabet police on you. I know all these acronyms, and I don't even understand what they mean. Kate rates who she rates, mate. Yeah, it's who I am, mate. Kate was chatting to Mickey Hazard last night. He spoke very fondly of you and Jim. A lot of love. I got a big hug. Kim, how lovely is that? When was you talking to him? Where? He actually messaged me this morning. I'm not going to lie. I think he's going to call me shortly because he asked for my phone number again. But oh my God, that is absolutely amazing that he spoke fondly of us. He is a wonderful human, a wonderful man. But yeah, let me know where you was talking to Mickey. That's amazing. Thank you. That's made me smile, made my day. Future, how do you know I was a postman? No stale today. Must be so tired from bantering the Gooners. Yeah, I didn't send him the link. I thought I'll wait and see if he comes in. But yeah, no sign. No sign. Must be having a lay-in, or maybe he's Christmas shopping. I'm being silly here. Is that the one at Ipswich, or is that Scarlett? I'm just wondering who our player is keeping out the team. I'm not sure. Ellie. Yeah, poor Ellie's poorly. Yeah, Kim, that's still. Was there a Legends night? Sorry, I've got some lip glossy stuff on my lips. Was there a Legends night, or do you know Mickey well? Or let me know, Kim. But yeah, that's a nice thing to say. Lovely Mickey. I think he's brilliant. Where's Jimbo? Jimbo, where are you? Jimbo. Oh, right, it's just loading. They are exhausting still if you're watching. What, the Gooners? Oh, I know they are. Don't forget tonight at 10, me and Mia are back for our instant match reaction as soon as the full whistle goes, full-time whistle, and then we'll be diverting, whatever the word is, redirecting over to Bobby K's for his Coovin the Kang. So yeah, make sure you join us for that. All right, Jimbo.
I wish my brain would update as much as my computer. I'd be well smart.
Look at this. Look, Kim, she was chatting to Mickey Hazard last night, who spoke very kindly, very fondly of you and Jim. A lot of love. I got a big hug. How sweet is that? Oh, Mickey bigging us out. Got to love Mickey. He's just a ledge. Next game. Yeah, what a player. Luton Dan says Forest 1, Spurs 9. Big up Luton Dan. 1-1. Donna Cullen, hope you're well. Next game we've got is Arsenal versus Brighton.
2-2. I've said that all along. I think that'd be a draw.
That's the same score I did, and Ellie did 1-1.
Yeah, I think that'd be a draw. It should be a good game to watch.
I think it's Scarlett who's at Ipswich, isn't it? Or is it Divine? Oh my God, I'm so confused. One of them's at Port Vale. Let me just look. Dane Scarlett. Yeah, Dane Scarlett's at Ipswich, and he's poo. But yeah, Alpha Divine is at Port Vale, I believe. Kem says, I was at the Christmas fair at the ground, invited through my season ticket. Clive Allen was also there and gave all the fans there lots of love. Do you know what? Clive Allen is such a lovely man. I just adore him. What a great player he was as well. Jim Højbjerg is back. Woohoo! I love you more, Jimbo. Arsenal 2, Brighton 1. Arsenal 2, Brighton 1. Oh no, that's 2-1 to Brighton. Sorry, Brighton 4-1. Yes, Bobby. Let's hope you're right. I hope Brighton beat them. Brighton looked good last night. Arsenal 2, Brighton 1. Port Vale is divine. Yeah, I thought so. 2-1 Brighton. Brighton haven't lost at the Emirates for years. Yeah, but it's at the Emirates. Wow. Well, I still think it'd be a draw.
Yeah, I do.
But that must have been nice. A Christmas fair at the ground. I bet that was a nice evening. Obviously, the big game of the weekend, let's be fair, sounds like it should be a classic. And I'm not even going to see it because I didn't even realise it was on. But me and my boy are going to watch Elf at the cinema. It is, of course, Liverpool versus Manchester United. Although it should be a good game, for me, it's going to be a mauling.
For 3-0.
3-0.
Yeah.
Well, that's funny because Ellie's gone 2-0, you've gone 3-0, and I've gone 4-0. For me, I don't see Man United really scoring. It could be any score. I think Liverpool will kill them. 5-0, 5-0, 10-0. Ellie says, Kate, you're my girl like no other, and even though I'm ill, I'll never not support you. Oh, I love you, Ellie. Liverpool 3, United 1, and could be more as Liverpool are levels above United right now. Agreed. Yeah. In all seriousness, I think United are going to get mauled. Exactly the terminology I used. Big up, Robbie. From Lily White Lane. Make sure you all go over and smash the like and subscribe over at Robbie's channel. He says, big up Kate and Jimbo and chat. Haven't been as active as I normally am recently on here due to work and college, but all finished now till Jan and looking forward to watching and coming on more streams. Big up, Robbie. We'll make sure we get you on one day next week because we're doing Christmas shows.
Lovely kid, Robbie. Lovely
kid.
Yeah,
so we'll sort out some guests. Liverpool 4, United 1. What's Bobby say? Kate, we'll let you know about redirect later. Lee Smith and Ash. Unfortunately, Kuva has woken up feeling very poorly, sleeping now, hoping a few hours rest helps, but we might have to postpone. Okay, Bobby, let us know what's going on. Poor Kuva Bear. Sending Kuva Bear big boo-boo bear hugs. Poor
Kuva. Get well, Kuva.
It was lovely. Not many attended, so I got lots of time talking to everyone. Yes, Mickey and Alan, the nicest people on the planet. Yeah. And how nice that Mickey knows who we are. What a lovely man. Made my day. I think it's going to be that bad we should consider putting the match on post-watershed, yeah. Or on the Pornhub, because there could be a raping going on tonight. Robbie, you're a great lad putting out great content. Yeah, big up, Robbie. Yeah,
he does. He's very knowledgeable for his age, Robbie.
Yeah, and that's not in a patronising way.
No, I don't mean that patronising at all. He's very knowledgeable I learned some things off of watching him that I never knew. But I'm in my 60s.
Yeah, I mean, he learned how to tie his shoelaces because of you, Robbie. So well done. That's a good answer, Steve D. That's a good answer. Big bears need to sleep this time of year. Get well soon, Kuva. Yeah, he's hibernating. Morning, Bobby, Ellie, Kem, AJ, Luton, Dan, and all else. FNL, Kate. Sorry, that was a bit inappropriate what I said there. Maybe I should have said there's going to be a shafting. So, yeah, that's all our games predicted. It'd be interesting to see how we all get on this week.
Did I miss any games?
Nope. I waited for you.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, get well soon, Kuva. I did wonder where he was. Kuva. I did wonder where he was, but that explains it. Hopefully he gets some sleep and feel a bit better. But yeah, Bobby, just let us know if you're not doing your show, our post-match reaction. Is that what it's called? Yeah, post-match reaction might go on a little bit longer. If not, we'll stick to the half an hour planned. That's about it for today. I think, unless there's anything you want to say, Jim Bob.
No, just everybody enjoy the game tonight. Be nice to each other. You know, have a lovely Christmas. I'm going to tell you that 1,000 times before Christmas. Whatever. I can't wait. Open my presents on Christmas morning. I'll be the first one up.
Yeah, well, you're
Yeah,
not opening the presents before we get up.
I know, but I'll be up and waking you lot up.
I found Kate's channel when I was looking for lesbian dinner lady videos of. Also, sub to Mio. It's a dual stream
Yeah.
tonight. So it will be on here and also on Spurs Between the Lines. So please make sure you are liked and sub to both. Yes, smash that like button.
And Robbie, sub to Robbie.
And Robbie, yeah, all the content creators, Free Spurs Boys, Lily White Lane, Mile High Hotspur, Spurs Between the Lines, the Coffee Company, Tottenham on Tour, We Are Tottenham TV, everybody. It's just important we support, even if you don't agree with people, it's still important we all support each other. It will go on for ages, speaking about 9 goals. Well, maybe. Yeah, get well soon, Cougar Bear. Great show, Kate and Jim. Looking forward to the next. Cheers, Robbie. Great show, Kate and Jim. Coming, you Spurs. Jimbo, I'm channeling your inner. We're going to win the league energy to put us just 3 points behind those Woolwich twats.
Do you know what? I've got to say this, right? We're not out of winning the league.
No, of course we're not.
We're not even halfway through the season yet. Look where we are, right? We've only got to get a run going. It is worrying when the African nations comes round. I mean, what a stupid time to have a tournament. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's just a ridiculous time to have a tournament. Why don't they do it in the summer? I mean, it's ridiculous.
I know.
That could derail our season if we don't get players in early.
Look at Steve D. Look, I get the family up at 5. Used to be 4, but I had to make concessions. What is it with you men and Christmas? You get so excited.
Oh, I love Christmas.
Off to watch Die Hard now and then looking forward to the mighty Spurs.
I'm saving Die Hard till Sunday. When Kate and William go and see Elf, I'm going to watch Die Hard. I'm going to have a Die Hard afternoon.
Won't you watch the Liverpool Man United game?
Oh yeah, I forgot that's on. Well, what time is that on? 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
And what time are you going?
Our showing's at 4:15.
Oh, right. Or maybe
you don't have to wait for me to go out. You can watch Die Hard anytime.
Oh, I might watch it in a minute then.
All right, it's a Christmas film after all, Mia. Christmas movie.
Yeah, it is a Christmas movie, Mia.
We'll try and be a bit more regular, guys. Great to see you all. Yeah, join us, Jim and I, from Monday at 12:45. We start our Christmas shows. Wednesday night at 7 is our extra special Christmas bumper special with the Coffee Company. Tuesday night is our Dare to Debate. We've got so much going on, so smash the notification bell so you know when we are on. But yeah, join me and Mia tonight for our instant match reaction.
What did he just say, Mark?
But Jim, everyone knows when it is. So if you don't cover, it's down to one person. What's that?
I don't know.
What did you say?
I can't remember.
Oh my God, you're so gormless.
I'm like a goldfish. Right. I've got a memory like 2 seconds.
That's damn right, Jimbo. Yes, Die Hard is a Christmas film.
I love Die Hard. Love it.
Oh, I love those films. Daddy's Home and Daddy's Home 2. That's Mark Wahlberg and is that Will Ferrell as well?
Yeah, I love Mark Wahlberg.
Absolute brilliant films. Not a Christmas movie. Yes, it is.
It is, Mia. It is. It is a Christmas movie. Don't take it away from me because I'll be sad. It's a Christmas movie.
Exactly that.
What's my favourite?
African Cup of Nations. That's what.
Oh yeah. What's my favourite Christmas film, Kate?
Home Alone.
Home Alone.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I wet myself every time I watch that. I just love it.
To be fair, you wet yourself a lot now. It's your age. You know, it's just one of those things, incontinence and all that. My favourite Christmas film is Elf. Where I take William on Sunday is a cinema that's been there since World War I, and it's at halftime. You get an interval, and an organ comes out the floor, and a guy plays Christmas songs. They put all the music and all the words up on the screen so everyone can sing. Then a disco ball comes on. You can go and get your ice creams, and then Santa Claus comes. Oh my God, I'm so excited! And then we're watching Elf as well, which is my favourite Christmas film ever in the whole wide world ever. I like Home Alone. That's my second favourite. Die Hard
What's
is so a Christmas movie, AJ. It's set at Christmas and there's presents and there's Santa and there's all sorts.
AJ? It is a Christmas movie. What did
Steve
Steve
says,
say?
I'm the same, Jim. I look at the mirror and then think, fuck me. Then 2 seconds later, I forgot about it. Certain shows and films for me are always so much better at Christmas, even though they're not Christmassy, such as Only Fools and Star Wars trilogies. Do you know what, Robbie? I think Christmas Eve, because I got my TV guide yesterday, there's a whole thing on the Only Fools and Horses Christmas specials. There's a whole program on showing the best bits and everything. And there's loads of Christmas films. Miracle on 34th Street's on, Elf's on, Home Alone 2. There's just so many good films on over Christmas this year.
Oh, meow.
Sorry, Jim, I can't upset you. So okay, just for you. Is it more for you than it is for Will? Yes, it is so more for me. If William didn't want to go, I would have gone on my own. And he gets really embarrassed when I go and see Elf, doesn't he, Jim, at the pictures?
Yeah, because you don't stop laughing loud, and everybody knows how loud you laugh. What do you think? I'm not going.
William gets so embarrassed, and that makes me laugh even more. I love it. Oh, Gremlins, another classic. Agreed, AJ. Only Fools is just masterpiece. Every episode is a masterpiece.
What's funnier, right? Let's see what people in the chat say. Fools and Horses or Friends?
Oh, that's too difficult.
I know.
For me, Friends is the best American comedy of all time, and Only Fools is the best English comedy of all time.
Yeah, but up against each other.
I can't. Kate has the best laugh. Do you know what, Bobby? That's really sweet, but I hate my laugh. It's just a cackle.
It's funny your laugh, Kate.
Oh, it's awful. I love embarrassing my kids. Yeah, it's part of being a mum, isn't it, Mia? Oh, Leo, I'd love for you to join us. You could wear your elf costume. That would have been amazing. I'm proud to be a loud laugher. No shame in that. I can't watch Only Fools without seeing Kane as Rodney. Only Fools easy. It's not even close. Only Fools is exceptional. Friends is no. Friends is the greatest.
Friends is funny.
Only Fools. I can't choose. It's like asking who my favourites are out of my dogs and my kids. Only Fools by a mile. Kate, your reactions on Spot the Ball are the best ever. Well, you make them too funny. Fools and Horses. I do like Friends though. Die Hard is like you, tough but soft from the heart. Only Fools. Friends is terrible. Wow. I
can't believe people don't like Friends.
I know. Friends is so funny. Office is the only one that comes close to Only Fools for me. See, I think 40 Towers comes close to 40.
Do you know what? Right? I've never watched The Office, but I was flicking through YouTube to see if anybody was on, and there was a clip of The Office. And I was absolutely wetting myself. So
The Office is brilliant. Yeah,
I've never seen it.
I love The Office. But 40 Towers is the closest to me to Only Fools, and Gavin and Stacey. I just adore that program.
Yeah, Gavin and Stacey's good.
I think if I had to only ever be able to watch Friends or Only Fools again, just because it's English, I think I'd have to go with Only Fools and Horses. But
so let me ask you a question, right, Kate? Because I've never seen it. Where do you put The Office?
What it wouldn't make my top 5 favourite comedies.
Right.
But it would it might get into my top 10. I'm not sure. But no, do you know what? If I had to choose, I can only watch Friends or Only Fools again. It would be Friends. I'm not going to lie, because that's my favourite program ever made. I just adore it, and it makes me feel so happy. But 40 Towers is hilarious.
40 Towers. Do you know what? I've watched that so many times, and I used to have. I've told you this, Kate. I used to have the vinyl of it, and I used to listen to it on vinyl as well, years and years ago.
I agree, Mir. I like The Office. It is overrated. I think everyone went a bit bonkers for it. The reason I thought it was so funny the first time I watched it is because I didn't realise it was a comedy. I thought it was a true life, documentary thing. So I just thought these were real people. But I like it, but I don't know if it'd make my top 10 favourite ever comedies.
Well, what's goodness gracious me that Bobby just said?
Oh, goodness gracious me. That's how they talk. It's about an Indian family. It is so funny. It's like the
Oh, I'll watch
Kumars.
that as well.
Yeah, that is goodness gracious me. It's hilarious. Kate, your film would be Elf, as I know you love that film because you're fun and lovable. Elf is just the funniest film, and my favourite bit, I say it every time, when she's in the shower and she's singing and he starts singing with her and she puts her head round and he's there, she goes, "Don't look," and he goes like that and he rushes straight into the toilet. And when he's
Don't
running,
start her off.
when he's dancing, like walking up the high street in New York, and he starts eating all the.
Oh, don't. That's.
Oh my god! I've never watched Seinfeld. No, I didn't fancy it, so I never watched it. Or Fraser, I never fancied that either. Sorry, Bobby. That's how they talk. I meant the actors. The actors. Jim, you're home alone because you're mischievous, cheeky, but we've got a heart of gold. Love me the Kumars, Bobby. Right, I am going to go because now I need to wee from laughing at Elf so much. This is what comes when you get older. You see, your bladder gets weaker. Guys, it's been a great show. Thank you so much for coming in. If the lesson from today is let's be nice to each other, particularly at this time of year, and look after each other and be there for one another. Thank you very much to Bobby K for the super chat,
Thanks,
for
Bobby.
LD for the super chat, for Leo for the super chat, and also to lovely Mia for the super chat. Your support is amazing. Thank you very much to everyone who's a member and just anyone who comes in, who likes, who chats, and just makes this site what it is. Join Ellie. No, I keep saying Ellie, but she's poorly. Join Mia and I tonight at 10 o'clock for our instant match reaction. And
it's pink and fluffy. I love it.
It's pink fluffy. We like pink and fluffy.
And Tottenham are not out of winning the league, not yet.
Big up, Lisa Chica. I don't think I said hello to you, but big up to you. Lesson from today's Die Hard is a Christmas movie. There you go. That's what he's saying it. That's all right, Lisa. It's always good to see you, even if it's only for a few minutes. So have a great day, everyone. Let's hope we get 3 points. And come on.
And we all wish Cooper good to get better soon, and Ellie. And Johnny.
And Johnny, because he's poorly too. He's got COVID.
He's poorly too.
But have a great day, everyone. Enjoy the match, and we'll see you later. So come on, you Spurs.